guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. In today's video, I will be sharing with you a review of the Erin Condren lunch tote. Now, before I get to it, let me address my voice. I just finished the second week of school, and of course I've got a nice beginning of the school year cold going on. I got up this morning, it is Saturday, and plus last night I screamed so loud because it was my husband's first football game. It was so intense, and now I don't have a voice this morning, so you're just gonna have to go along with it. So hopefully it's not so bad on camera. So I wanted to review the Erin Condren lunch tote for you. I was going to get this lunch tote, I want to say last year, and I asked on the We Love EC Facebook group if they thought it was worth the money. And a lot of people told me that it was not worth purchasing because it was so small. Well, I tend to take a lot for lunch. I never go out and eat at school. I always take my lunch every single day. I have never gone out and got lunch. So I'm like, I need something a little bit bigger because the last lunch tote I was using, I never was able to close it. So I was like, okay. So I went with the Vera Bradley, I think it's called the Cooler. Absolutely love that. I was still using that this year until I got the Erin Condren one. So I had planned on sharing this video last week, which would have been better because my voice would have been completely there. But you know what? We're just going to roll with it. So I got the lunch tote, I think it was a week ago. And I'm like, I'm not reviewing this. I could have filmed it. And I thought, nope, I want to use the tote. I want to give an honest review. So that is what I'm doing today. So this is the one that I got. This is the, was it Penny? I think it's the Penny, I think. I'll put the color up here or down here, wherever I can. I'll put the color that I got in the hexagon print. So it is nice and large. You guys, I will pop up a picture here that I took last Monday of the tote sitting beside my 2-tier tray in my kitchen. And if you see, it is as tall as that 2-tier tray. So the size comparison from the old version to the new one, this is a huge improvement in the design of this bag. So it is that neoprene fabric like the planter folios come in and the carry-all clutches did come in. So it is a stretchy fabric. It can stretch out, so if you cram stuff in there, it expands and it accounts for that extra space. So I really do like that. The handle is nice. I really like that. It is stitched, if you see. Let me show you. See, they've got extra stitching around the handle so it will not mess up the longer that you carry it. I like that. Look, it stores flat. So if I don't need to take up a lot of space in my kitchen or when traveling, I think this would make a great little traveling tote for you to go, you know, on vacation or shopping, visit family. I mean, it's a great size and it folds flat. And then it just expands out like so. And it will sit up on its own. I will show you in just a minute. I'm going to show you what it looks like packed. I'm going to put everything that I put in it this week and show you how much space I have left. There is a zipper around the entire top. So the very top zips. Very good zipper. I don't know if y'all are like me, but zippers are a big thing. I mean, they have to slide like butter. And it slides very well. I cannot stand to have some kind of bag and have a crummy zipper. So this one is great. Now, you might be wondering, how is it going to keep closed and cool? Inside, right here, it's got this little Velcro piece. So when you pop it open, like so, and then you just close it and you zip it. It's got the little EC Erin Condren logo on the bottom. Oh, there we go. And I really like that. I think the little, I'm sure it's like faux leather piece. I think it makes it look really classy. So, I really do like this tote. Let me tell you what I don't like about it. I wish I would have chose a different color. I would almost recommend, am I in focus? There we go. Here's what I don't like about it. I don't like the color that I chose. I almost wish I would have chose a darker color. And it is because you can see little specks of the black on the fabric. I'm going to see if you can see it. I'm going to try to get really close. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but throughout the front of this bag, there are little black specks. I'm hoping that you can see that. And like it sits on my desk at work, and I have stared at it all week going, let me see if you can see it down here. I'm like, why did I choose that light color? I can see those little black specks. I hope that's coming up on camera. But there's little bitty black specks. It's almost like little parts of it that didn't get colored, or because it won't come off. So it's like in the fabric. It's like some of the fabric is showing through maybe. But I wish I would have gotten a darker color. So my recommendation is, if you're going to get the tote, get a darker color. Unless somebody else has got a darker color and you still see the specks. So if that is the case, let us know in the comments below what color you have and if you would recommend it. So that is the thing, and I think that's the thing with some of the planner folios as well. And I've never gotten a light carry-all clutch. No, yes I have. And it did show a little bit of I guess it looked a little bit faded, I guess you would say. But with my planner folio, the medium size one, I'll pop up a picture here. I got the black and white with the red heart, and it does not have any of this black little specks through it. So if I could go back and do this purchase again, I would definitely order it, but I would order it in a darker color. Okay, so I love the tote. Not so much the color I chose. And you guys, I mean, from far away, it looks perfectly fine. And I don't know if I like the cream color. I don't like the cream color that makes the hexagon, because to me it looks dirty. Like I told you, it sat right beside me at work this week, and I've stared at it and I've gone, that cream looks dirty. I should have got a different color. I can see black specks. I should have got a different color. So I love it, but I don't like this color. I don't like this color. I should have chose a darker color and probably a different design, considering the cream is part of the design. So, love the tote, not the color I chose. So now, enough with my rambling. I want to show you how I put everything in here and share with you if it fit or not. If this is your first time seeing this channel, you may not know this, but I film most of my videos in my daughter's room. That's why it's pink, and there's fluffy pillows and all this. Oh, this is my Erin Condren blanket that my daughter stole, my Sherpa throw. Highly recommend this. Love this. If you see, she stole it and she has one already, so I don't know why she did that. But she now has it on her bed. So, this is my daughter's room. That's why it's got all the fluffy pillows and things. So, before I share everything on the tote, I'm going to share with you what I kept in it. So, for breakfast, I always take my Kind breakfast bars. And on Mondays, this is what I've started this year. I was just grabbing one of my vitamin packs and having to do that every day. And I'm like, what happens if I forget that? So, I actually put 5 days worth of my Care of vitamins in my bag so I would not forget them. So, those went in my bag. For my morning snack, you guys know, if you followed me for a while, I was doing the Oikos yogurt every day. I've decided to try to cut that out because I'm thinking that had a lot of sugar in it. So, I have now switched to the Sargento Balanced Breaks. Okay, it's not going to focus. Okay, so I've been eating one of these for my mid-morning snack. This one has natural sharp cheddar cheese, sea salted cashews, and cherry juice infused dried cranberries. Very good. So that was in there. Then my lunch, I have not been taking a sandwich. I have actually came to love the Evol meals. And I just grabbed one out of the freezer so you can see. I've had this one and it's really good. It is teriyaki chicken. And I'm loving this because look right down here. It says chicken raised without antibiotics. It's got 14 grams of protein in it. Some of them are not gluten-free. Somebody was asking me the other day, sodium. This one has 600 milligrams of sodium. And it's got 260 calories in this one. They've got many different ones. This is just one. I think I had like 6 different ones this week. So that one went in there. And then I don't have a little container of raspberries because that is what I eat with my Evol meal. So this is about the size of my raspberry container. So I'll put that in here just to represent the raspberries. And then a fork and a spoon, just in case I need it. And then 2 bottles of water. So that is everything that was in my lunch tote this week. So I'm going to share with you how this fits in my lunch tote. So let's move everything to the side. We're going to bring out the tote. We're going to bring out the tote here. And we're going to fill it up. Okay. So let's put the meal in first. The silverware. Let's put my bottles of water in there. My breakfast bars. All of my vitamin packs. And my snack. Okay, so that's in there. And then last but not least, my raspberries. I forgot to put the raspberries in there. There we go. Okay, now, there we go. Sorry about that. So now, if you see, everything fits in there. I'm able to Velcro it shut. And the neoprene fabric, see, it stretches out. And everything fit in there. This is how I've carried this every day this week. Now, you will note that I do not have ice packs in there because I have a refrigerator at school. So, that's why I don't have those in there. So I just carry this from my house to my school. But if I was a child and I was packing lunch, I would not have this much stuff in there. And this is what the inside looks like. So everything fits in there. And this is the first time I've had lunch boxes in the past that when I put this much stuff in it, I could not shut it. I would have to leave it open and walk into work, and sometimes things would fall out. This works perfectly. The handle is very nice and snug. And this is the thing. I don't know if y'all have ever had a lunch box that you've carried somewhere and you've carried it to your destination, and by the time you got there, your hand was killing you because of the strap of the lunch box. This is perfect. It is very soft. It does not hurt my hand to carry from one destination to another. So, you guys, I do love this, and it fits everything perfectly. And if you can see now, my face is shiny because if you've never watched my channel before, and this is your first time tuning in, my daughter's fan needs to be replaced. So I can't run the fan because you're gonna hear this sound, and I don't want that. So I just sit here and I sweat. So I guess I need to get some kind of little blotting towel so I'm not shining for y'all. And y'all, I always sweat on my lip. So, excuse the sweating. So, overall, I love this tote. The only thing that I don't like about it is the color that I chose. So, if I decide to order this one next year, I will probably go with a different color. And I plan on using this throughout the year. So, when I do my back to school haul and stuff next year, and when I order another tote, I can give you a comparison and tell you how the color lasted on this one. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's the train. Every time I film, I don't know how many times this train goes by in a day, but every time I sit down to film, the train starts going off. Let's give it a second. Okay, I think it's about gone. Okay, so you guys, my overall impression of the Erin Condren lunch tote is I love it. It's probably one of my favorite lunch boxes that I have gotten besides the one I had last year. I love the Vera Bradley cooler. Love this one too. And I would highly recommend it, but I would not recommend getting a light color. So I would love it in the comments below if you would share with me what your overall opinion is of the newly designed Erin Condren lunch tote and what print you got. And you guys, this is not sponsored by Erin Condren. She does not know I'm making this video. I purchased this lunchbox myself and I wanted to share a review of it because if you were like me and you were on the fence about getting this lunch tote, I looked and I didn't see any reviews over the lunch tote. I wanted to give an honest review so you guys could use it. So that's what I'm doing today. So overall, I like it, just not the print. So you guys, that is all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed this Erin Condren lunch tote review, and I hope you give this video a thumbs up. If you are not a part of this YouTube community, we would love to have you as part of our community by clicking that little red subscribe button below. And in September, I will be sharing a review of the planner folio. I have the large one and I have the medium, so I'll be able to compare the two. So come back in September, please, and check that video out. So you guys, I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.